Kyle Rittenhouse has been raising intrigue once again. He was at Arizona State University for a short while. I think it was only for one semester. And he wasn't taking any credit-bearing classes. It was purely virtual. So he's now, I guess, focused his attention on Texas A&M. And he's been teasing everybody about it here with these tweets. But I have some questions, and I think I'm going to try to answer them here. Number one, can he get into Texas A&M? Number two, will he go? Number three, are these tweets a good idea? Hello out there. I am trying to get through.
With his powerful brainwaves cradled in the warmth of reasoning, it's time for Johnny Walker Dread to straighten you out on a thing or two. Emanating all the way from exciting Las Vegas, Oklahoma, it's the Johnny Walker Dread Show.
Let's first of all answer the question, can he get into Texas A&M? The answer is yes. Let me show you the application requirements. So here is the admissions page, and by the way, they have a nice little chat thing there that you can ask questions. It goes by Miss Rev, and Reveille, of course, is the mascot. It's a dog. By the way, I'm sorry, but if I have questions about admissions at Texas A&M, I don't want to talk to a dog, all right? I get it, it's a student, but this is silly. I mean, come on. But whatever the case here is the admission requirements. And I don't know if he's coming in as a transfer student or a freshman. The fact that ASU wasn't giving him any credit towards those courses means he's probably coming in as a freshman. And join the Aggie family. And he's definitely going to be an out-of-state non-resident. Texas has pretty stringent requirements for being declared in-state, and he's certainly not going to meet those. So he's an out-of-state student, and it says here, most out-of-state students are admitted through the holistic review process. Read holistic review qualifications in the in-state student section above. All right, let's do that. I'm going to close this. Sorry, Miss Rev. It states, if you do not qualify for top 10%, okay, now they're talking about in-state students that are outside the top 10%, okay, but meet the state of Texas uniform admission policy, your application file, which includes all factors you noted, will be reviewed in a holistic manner. All right, let's read what these are. Essentially, they will consider academic factors, which include all high school courses attempted and grades earned, rigor of coursework, GPA, and class rank. I don't know what Kyle's academic record was like in high school. I don't get the impression that it was stellar. I'm sorry, I don't buy the idea somehow that he's stupid. I think he's probably just a very average kid. So I don't think that he would necessarily make any inroads here. And he was taking online high school classes, so attempting to show rigor is going to be probably pretty hard. Non-academic factors include involvement in extracurricular activities, and boy, does he have that one lined down. He's got all kinds of removing graffiti from walls. He's got protecting businesses during riots, going down and he's being a lifeguard, shooting people, having a business where he picked up doggy doo. He's got all kinds of stuff that he can post there for that. Community service. He's got that. Leadership. Well, not so much that. Employment and summer activities. And yeah, he has worked and he's done summer activities like shooting people. So he's good. I'm just kidding, guys. Take it easy. All right. There's no denying it. He did shoot 3 people. As well as extraordinary opportunities, challenges, and hardships experienced during high school career. And he has experienced incredible challenges and hardships during his high school career. So let's go ahead and read on. Students applying for fall admission may receive a decision within a month of file completion. However, applying early does not guarantee an early decision. Now here's the problem, and I'm going to talk about this here in a little bit. Generally, most students in review will receive a decision between January 1st and late March. So the admission process here went on probably November through December. It's May. He's really, really late coming to the party here. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean they won't open a slot for him, but coming in late like this has some complications, and I'm going to explain those here in just a minute. But let me go ahead and nail this thing down as far as can he get into Texas A&M? Well, yes, he has the qualifications, I think. Unless his high school grades are abysmal. I don't know, and frankly, it's none of our business. The next question is about can he get in, given that he's really late? I doubt it. I can't imagine applying at a 4-year college this late in spring and getting in. Now, graduate school is different, but as an undergrad, they've made their decisions already. So let's go back now to his Twitter file. I mean, some of you are going to say, well, old Dave Hancock or whoever that's handling him is going to probably work a deal with the administration. They'll probably get in a meeting with the school president or maybe the provost, which is really the person you need to get in front of. And maybe they are very amenable to having Kyle on campus. And that's possible. I mean, Kyle is a big-time celebrity amongst the right wing, and Texas A&M is one of the most conservative campuses in the country. So it's quite possible that he could have got a meeting set up. But here's what would concern me. Let's suppose that I'm the provost, okay? And the provost is the actual manager. I mean, he's the main manager of the entire university. The president is primarily a fundraiser, okay? Kind of a symbol. But the provost is the one that you need to get on your side. And let's suppose I'm the provost of Texas A&M, and I'm a conservative dude, and I'm talking to these guys who've come to my office about getting Kyle on board. I'm thinking, yeah, I'd love to have Kyle Rittenhouse on campus. Here's what I would not like. This. I don't need this. And the reason why is because I know that having Kyle Rittenhouse on campus is going to raise a hell of a ruckus. And I need time to lay the foundation for his smooth entry into the campus and before all of the protests erupt. But by posting these pictures, Kyle is going to work up the student body, and the protest will start at some point. If I'm the provost, I need the Board of Regents on my side, and therefore, the less controversy, the better. This is exactly what I don't want. I would have told Kyle, hey, you know what? I think you can have a home here. Can you do me a favor? Can you keep this on the low? I need time to work behind the scenes to make sure that people are going to be accommodating to you. And to do that, I need maximum flexibility. And that means no pressure. And if I open up my Twitter and I see this, I'm thinking, oh no. Okay, what else is he going to post? When he applies, is he going to tell the world about it? Am I going to have protests outside my office? Maybe it would be better if I just make this problem go away. And the way to make the problem go away is to simply reject him. Now, the provost can't reject the application, but what the provost could do is just simply allow things to proceed as planned. The application is going to go to the review board, and without my influence, the review board will simply reject him. It's late in the year. It's already May. It would take an extraordinary high school transcript to get in this late. I doubt Kyle has it. Therefore, I'll just let this die on the vine. So that raises some questions here. Number one, and this is the one that really pisses me off, is why are you applying so late? If you had adults around you that were guiding you properly, you would have had your applications in December or January. Not now. What were you doing all this time? Well, I can tell you, going to Mar-a-Lago, going to all of these conferences, hobnobbing with a bunch of rich people, but you weren't applying for school. So the chances of getting into Texas A&M are going to diminish each time you post this crap. By the way, I should make a mention. Nowhere does Kyle Rittenhouse say that he's applying to Texas A&M. That's another issue here. Is he going to actually apply? I don't know. He's not saying anything like that. He's certainly not saying that he got accepted. Now keep in mind, Texas A&M also has a non-degree credit online curriculum, but you don't need to be doing that crap anymore. At some point, you got to get serious and start taking courses for credit. This is just no good. I don't get it. I don't understand how it is that you came to start applying for this crap so late. And I would point the finger at the adults around you. They should never have let this happen. I don't believe you attended ASU probably since last year. So what were you planning on doing? Keep in mind that there are very few students that get in during the intersession, so you're probably looking at another year. So here's my advice to you, Kyle, and you're not going to listen to it. You're going to listen to the people around you. Okay, fine. But if I were you, I would enroll at a junior college, get your general ed out of the way, and lay low. Then you can apply for all these schools and get in. This is not good. And by the way, I hate to say this, you're reminding me of David Hogg. David Hogg got into Harvard based purely on the fact that he's an obnoxious protester. There's no way in hell that he had the brains to get into Harvard because he's a moron. Of course, Harvard takes a lot of stupid people. And of course, David Hogg will graduate because you can't fail out of Harvard. It's nearly impossible. Go and check the graduation rates. They're like 95%. And the reason why is because Harvard has the gentleman's C. So in other words, if you don't even show up to class hardly, they'll still give you a C. The coursework at Harvard is low level. It is non-rigorous. It's crap. Now, I'm not talking about graduate school. Graduate school is a completely different animal. The undergraduate curriculum at Harvard is a piece of crap. Anybody can get through it. And so David Hogg will get his degree from Harvard. He probably couldn't get a degree at Texas A&M unless it was something really easy like social justice or whatever. But this is starting to remind me of David Hogg. Let's suppose that you do apply to Texas A&M and get in. Did you really get in because of your merits? Really? Or was it because you were a famous celebrity? And if you got in because you were a famous celebrity, what about the person who didn't get in because you took that slot? Is that fair? Like my video and subscribe to my channel.